Good day everyone. For this video, we will be discussing the Chapter 8, Organizational Leadership. At the end of this chapter, you should be able to explain what organizational leadership is, distinguish between leadership and management, describe different organizational leadership styles, explain what situational leadership, servant leadership are, and discuss how to sustain change in an organization. In organizational leadership, leaders help set strategic goals for the organization while motivating individuals within the organization to successfully carry out assignments in order to realize those goals. In the school setting, the school leader helps set the goals or targets for the school and motivates teachers, parents, learners, non-teaching personnel, and other members of the community to do their tasks to realize the school goals. How organizational leadership works toward what is the best for individual members and what is the best for organization as a group at the same time. Organizational leadership does not sacrifice the individual members for the sake of the people, nor sacrifice the welfare of the group for the sake of individual members. Both individual and group are necessary. Organizational leadership is also an attitude and a work ethic that empowers an individual in any role to lead from the top, middle, or bottom of the organization. Applied to the school setting, the school leader helps anyone from the organization, not necessarily from the top, to lead others. An example of this leadership, which does not necessarily come from the top of the organization, is teacher leadership. Ang organizational leadership ay kakayahan na manguna sa grupo ng individual patungo sa pagtupad ng inaasam na layunin o misyon. Leadership versus management. Are leadership and management synonymous? Is a leader a manager? Or is a manager a leader? If I am a good leader, does it follow that I am also a good manager? Or, if I am a good manager, am I at the same time a good leader? A school head must be both a leader and a manager. A school head leads the school and community to formulate the vision, mission, goals, and the school improvement plan. This is a leadership function. She or he sees to it that this plan gets well implemented on time and so ensure that the resources needed are there. The persons to do the job are qualified and available. This is a management function. Imagine if the school head is only a leader, you have the vision, mission, goals, and the school plan but no implementation. The plan is good only in a paper. If you do the task of a manager only, you will be focusing on the details of the day-to-day implementation without the big picture, the vision and the mission. So it big picture for connect and meaning. This means that this is the best that a school leader is both a leader and a manager. Good leadership in schools help to foster both a positive and motivating culture for staff and a high-quality experience for learners. Leaders at all levels in school can contribute to this by developing the top skills needed by school leaders. Managers versus leaders. Managers can administer, their process is transactional, meet objectives, and delegate tasks. Leaders can innovate. Their process is transformational, develop a vision, and find a way forward. Managers work focus. The goal is to get things done. They are skilled at allocating work. Leaders people focus. The goals include both people and results. They care about you and want you to succeed. Managers have subordinates. They create circles of power and lead by authority. Leaders have followers. They create circles of influence and lead by inspiring. Managers do things right. Managers enact the existing culture and maintain status. Leaders do the right thing. Leaders shape the culture and drive integrity.
Types of skills demand of leaders. Leaders use three broad types of skills: technical skills, human skills, and conceptual skills. First, let us know what is technical skills. It refers to any type of process or technique like sending email, preparing a PowerPoint presentation. Also, technical skills involve psychomotor skills and things. Second, human skills is the ability to work effectively with people and to build teamwork. This is also referred to as people skills or soft skills. Also, human skills concerns relationship with people. Third, conceptual skills is the ability to think in terms of models, framework, and broad relationships such as long-range plan. In short, conceptual skills deal with ideas. Leadership styles. Here are leadership styles: autocratic leaders, consultative leaders, democratic leaders, and last is laissez-faire or free-rein leadership styles. First, let us define autocratic leaders. These are the leaders who do decision making by themselves. Then the second, consultative leaders. These are the leaders who allow participation of the members of the organization by consulting them but make the decision themselves. This is what happened in consultation meetings called by school when they increase tuition fees. Sometimes education stakeholders get disappointed that their suggestions are not carried after school leaders have consulted them. They do not understand that consultation does not necessarily mean approval of stakeholder suggestions. They allow participation but they make the decision themselves. 3. Democratic leaders. These are the leaders who allow the members of the organization to fully participate in decision making. Decisions are arrived at by way of consensus. This is genuine participation of the members of the organization, which is in keeping with school empowerment. 4. Laissez-faire or free-rein leadership style. Leaders avoid responsibility and leave the members of the organization to establish their own work. This leadership style lead to the kanya-kanya mentality. Ito yung pagiging selfish. One weaknesses of the Filipino character. There will be no problem if the situation is deal. Each member of the organization has reached a level of maturity, and so if members are left to themselves, they will do only what is good for the organization. On the other hand, magiging magulo if each member will do as he or she please even if it is against the common good. In 4 leadership styles, which leadership styles are participative? Merong dalawa, which is the consultative and democratic leadership style are the only ones that allow for participation of the member of the organization. Between the consultative and democratic styles of leadership, the democratic style genuinely participative because it abides by the rule of the majority.
The situational leadership model. Effective leaders adapt their leadership style to the situation of the members of the organization, to the readiness and willingness of group members. According to Paul Hersey and Kenneth H. Blanchard of 1996, they characterize leadership style in terms of the amount of task behavior and relationship behavior that the leader provides to their followers. They categorize all leadership styles into 4 behavior styles, which they name S1 to S4. So here is the table of behavior styles in situational leadership, where the S1 or the selling or directing, where individuals lack the specific skills required for the job in hand and they are willing to work at the task and they are enthusiastic. The S2 or the telling or coaching, where individuals are more able to do the task. However, they are demotivated for this job or task. They are unwilling to do the task. The S3 or the participating or supporting, where individuals are experienced and able to do the task but lack the confidence or the willingness to take on responsibility. The last one, which is the S4 or the delegating, where individuals are experienced at the task and comfortable with their own ability to do it well. They are able and willing to not only to do the task, but to take the responsibility for the task. If the group member is able, willing, and confident, the leader uses delegating leadership style. The leader turns over the responsibility for decisions and implementations to the members. On the other hand, if the group members have low readiness, if they are unable and unwilling, the leader resort to telling the group members what to do. In short, competent members of the organization require less specific direction than less competent members. Less competent people need more specific direction than more competent people. And among these leadership styles, no one style is considered best for all leaders to use all the time. Effective leaders need to be flexible and must adapt themselves according to the situation, the readiness and willingness of the members of the organization.